we only have 3 commissioners on.
That is
Did
correct.
anyone call?
Yeah, we need 2 more to begin the meeting.
Okay. Good evening, Commissioner Parks.
Good evening.
Good evening, Commissioner Barraza.
And of course, Commissioner Cummings just signed on as well. So 1 more to go.
Okay.
Hi, Kimberly.
Good evening, Commissioner Cummings. How are you?
Very well, thank you. Busy.
Yes, yes. I thought I was going to get a ticket speeding home so I wouldn't be late.
I didn't make it home that time of year. Are we the only ones on here?
Commissioner Parks is on as well as Commissioner Barraza. So we're still waiting for 2 more, I think.
1 more would give us 5, which is the quorum
1
we
more.
need to begin.
Excellent.
Okay. Thank you.
Commissioner Cummings, it's enjoying the heat of the weather.
I am. I'm outside at True Fresno.
Oh my goodness, beautiful.
It's our water-wise garden. I love it out here.
Very nice.
Thanks for noticing.
Good evening, Commissioner Barraza. I said good evening. I don't think you heard me.
How are you, Chair?
I'm
Pleasure
doing
to
well.
have you. How's your new job?
I'm loving it.
All right, wonderful.
Yes, I'm learning a lot. So it's a learning moment for me, but I'm catching on pretty fast.
What a nice connection of one activity that spoke about respiratory illnesses to shift to an area where you are in the trenches dealing with that challenge. I mean, that's a very nice combination. 'Cause I think you got prepared from the previous assignment for the new assignment.
Yes, smooth transition.
Yes, indeed.
And with Commissioner Miller joining us just now, we do have a quorum of 5 commissioners, which is what we need to get started with the meeting.
Thank you, City Clerk. Good evening, Commissioner Miller.
Hello.
Okay, I now call this meeting of the Parks, Recreation, and Arts Commission to order. City Clerk, can you please do roll call?
Certainly. And Commissioner Parks,
Present?
Commissioner Barraza,
Present.
Commissioner Singh, I do not see in yet. Commissioner Cummings,
Present.
Commissioner Miller,
Present.
Commissioner Apuda. I see she just logged on. Commissioner Apuda, at the moment you are on mute. Just need to confirm you're there with us.
I am here.
Thank you very much. And Commissioner Vang, I don't see on just yet. Vice Chair Dolan, also don't see on just yet. And Chair McCoy.
Present.
All right, we have a quorum.
Thank you. We will now begin with the Pledge of Allegiance. Will everyone please stand? Ready, salute. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. We will now start with the approval of the agenda. City Clerk, is there any changes or proposed changes to the agenda?
Yes, we do have one change, and that is for item 5A, which is file ID 22114. No, sorry, it's 22. Yes, I think it's 22115 should be the agenda file ID number. It's for the approval of the minutes from July 11th, 2022. Those minutes will be laid over until the next meeting, which is in August.
Okay, so the ID number is 22-1031.
I don't know why I think that may be the number that is on
That's the old number.
yeah, that's the old number on the agenda that we read out, the script version. The number on the agenda with the public is 22115.
Okay, so we will not be approving minutes tonight, correct?
Correct. They will be on the next agenda. We've had
Okay.
staffing issues in the clerk's office at the moment.
No problem. Is there a motion to approve the agenda as amended? I motion to approve the agenda as amended. Do I have a second?
I'll second. This is Commissioner Parks.
Thank
Thank you,
very-
Commissioner Parks. City Clerk, can you do a roll call vote, please?
Certainly, and this is for approval of the agenda. Commissioner Parks,
Yes.
Commissioner Braza,
Yes.
Commissioner Singh is still absent. Commissioner Cummings,
Yes.
Commissioner Miller,
Yes.
Commissioner Apuda,
Yes.
Commissioner Vang, who I know just joined us.
Yes.
Thank you very much. Vice Chair Dolan, still absent. And Chair McCoy.
Yes.
And that passes.
Thank you. We will now move on to subcommittee reports. This item is a discussion item for the commission and no public comments will be taken related to this item. Does the Cultural Arts Plan Subcommittee have an update it would like to provide to the commission?
No information this time. Thank you.
Thank you, Commissioner Vang. Does the Parks Master Plan Subcommittee have an update it would like to provide to this commission?
This is Commissioner Cummings. The report is that they are working on the WRT and defining a proposed scope for the Parks Master Plan Amendment. And once they get that on paper, they'll connect with the subcommittee for feedback for the next steps. So nothing at the moment.
Thank you, Commissioner Cummings. Does the Outreach Subcommittee have an update it would like to provide to this commission?
Excuse me, Madam Chair.
Yes, Commissioner
Okay,
Barraza.
I wanted to make a comment or observation regarding the Parks Master Plan report. I actually, and I thank Commissioner Cummings for giving us a little advance on what's happening, but I'm really a little bit concerned that not much has been happening, and I really would like to have some discussion of the timetable for the development of the Parks Master Plan. When are things going to start happening? I'm getting a sense that this project is kind of taking a lot longer than anticipated. I heard that there was supposed to be community outreach at some point. Nothing has happened in that regard. I don't know what may be the best approach to start synchronizing or getting some work done. And perhaps one way to start, if it's possible, that we have a subcommittee report or meeting and get an update from staff and give us a chance to catch up on the timetable and the implementation status. I'm a little bit worried that not much has happened, and I really would like to have a meeting. So I don't know. We don't have a chair of the committee yet because we haven't had a lot of discussions. But I think it's time that we have a meeting with staff. I would like to respectfully request that we have a meeting of that subcommittee and that we start dealing with specifics as to when things are supposed to happen, beyond what was reported by Commissioner Cummings.
Thank you, Commissioner Barraza. Does park staff or city staff would like to respond to Commissioner Barraza?
Commissioner Barraza will set up a meeting per your request, but
Thank you
rest
very
assured we have been busy working on it. and just don't want to go to you prematurely. Essentially working through the scope of what that amendment would look like. And then similar to what we're doing with the cultural arts plan, getting with you on, right, here's a proposed plan, seeking feedback, and then working with you throughout the process. What we don't want to do is go to you without anything, right, and then have all of us be floundering. So we're going to wrap up the proposed plan, and then we'll get a meeting scheduled with your subcommittee.
Thank you very much. It'll be nice to have the timetable as to when things are supposed to be happening. And I tend to get impatient. So if you would understand that perhaps you're doing a lot of great things and nothing else, a meeting would help us kind of compare notes and see where things are actually going.
Yeah, so part of that proposed plan is the schedule. So we have an idea of how community engagement fits in that schedule, what that community engagement looks like. I think Sarah Parks is nodding her head because she sees how much goes into the cultural arts planning the plan. And so that similar activity is going on with the Parks Master Plan, and we are going to have the same type of communication with that subcommittee.
Thank you. I look forward to a meeting to be scheduled.
You're muted, Madam Chair.
Thank you. Does the outreach subcommittee have an update it would like to provide to this commission? No update right now. I will be reaching out to Dr. Apuda and Commissioner Singh to set up a meeting so we can discuss our outreach plan and how we plan on proceeding and moving forward. So by next meeting, we should have some type of update for this commission. We will now move on to member reports and comments. As a reminder, this is a time for commission members to report anything they feel important for the public or commission to know, but it's not a time for discussion. Commissioner Barraza, do you have any reports or comments for this commission?
No, Madam Chair. Thank you.
Thank you. Commissioner Parks, do you have any reports or comments for this commission?
Just a quick comment. It's been a little while since the commission has had a workshop or report out from the park staff on previously funded Measure P projects. So we've had kind of those interesting here's the progress presentations. So I just wanted to kind of point that out and kind of see if we could get that in the pipeline for a near-term meeting, just to get an update on how various projects have been going.
Thank you, Commissioner Parks. Aldi, I see your hand up. You have the floor.
Thank you, Chair McCoy. Great question, Commissioner Park. So our plan is to bring Commissioner Singh's requested budget item on August 15th. He's absent the first meeting in August. And so we're going to bring that forward August 15th. And so we anticipate that capital update coming probably right after that so that we can seamlessly update you on previous projects, but then also transition into here's what's on our plate for fiscal year 23.
Perfect. Thank you.
Thank you. Commissioner Cummings, do you have any reports or comments for this commission?
No, Madam Chair, I do not. Thank you for asking.
Thank you. Dr. Apuda, do you have any reports or comments for this commission?
Yes, Madam Chair, thank you. I just have I guess it's a comment and a recommendation. Community members have come to us and made recommendations about a participatory budget process. And I've been researching that a little bit, and I would like to request that we have a conversation about it as part of one of our meetings. I will be happy to bring some of the information that I have found, but I would love us to explore participatory budget processes and the potential for that.
I think that would be something that we will discuss in our outreach subcommittee group, but city staff, correct me if I'm wrong.
Before they jump in, a participatory budget process is more than outreach.
No, I understand, but I think that's something that we can combine and discuss because we have heard throughout the park meetings about a participatory budget. So we can discuss that on how to incorporate that to make sure that residents' voices are being heard.
I would be fine with that, being a part of that committee's work.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Commissioner Vang, do you have any reports or comments for this commission?
No, thank you. Appreciate it.
Thank you. Commissioner Miller, do you have any reports or comments for this commission?
Nothing right now, thanks.
Thank you. City Clerk, is there any commissioners inside the chambers?
There are no commissioners inside the chambers.
Thank you. We will now move on to city administration and park staff reports and comments. Does anyone from the administration have any reports or comments for the commission?
I do, Chair McCoy, TJ Miller, Assistant City Manager, and I just wanted to take a moment of celebration for July being National Park and Recreation Month. So this is the month where all activities are celebrated. Ironically, it happens to be the busiest month for our park staff, so it's hard for them to pause and celebrate, but just a few of the great things, just so that you all know what your park staff is handling. Camp Fresno, we're trying to get 1,000 kids up to Camp Fresno, and we've already, I believe I saw a report, we've already had 4 overnight camps. I think this is our 5th one, Aldi, correct me if I'm wrong. A lot of day camps, the kids are having a great time. Our aquatics is in full swing. We have splash pads, all 8 are operating at this moment. They're temperamental, but they've been operating and cooling the children off all summer long. There are a lot of day camps at all of our community centers, and we're getting ready, very exciting, to start the senior fitness program. So the first step is getting the staff on board. So this Thursday at council, we're requesting 7 positions so they can have 7 staff members doing senior fitness at the 7 centers where we're serving senior meals. So those are just a few samplings of all of the activities going on. So just wanted that moment.
Thank you. Does anyone from park staff have any reports or comments for the commission?
Aldi Ramirez, Parks Assistant Director, just to echo off Assistant City Manager Miller. We also have our cooling centers, the 4 locations at Frank H. Ball, Musqueda Community Center, Pinedale Community Center, and Ted C. Wills Community Center. And those are open 12 to 7 when the temperatures reach 105 and above. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, we will now move on to unscheduled communication. Would any member of the public like to speak on any issue within the jurisdiction of this commission? As a reminder, if you have a comment regarding any workshops on the agenda, this is the time to make a comment, as public comment is not taken at the time of the workshops. You have up to 3 minutes. City Clerk, do we have anyone from the public wanting to make comments?
So there are no hands in the chambers, and at the moment, there are no hands on Zoom.
Okay. Well, we will now move on to hearings. ID number 22-1156, hearing on to receive public input on allocations related to Measure P and the annual Parks Department budget and capital improvements plan. Would any member of the public like to make a comment regarding this item? You will have up to 3 minutes for comments.
So at the moment, there are no hands in the chamber, and anyone on Zoom, now is the time to raise your hand if you'd like to address the commission on this item. And Chair McCoy, at the moment, there are no hands on Zoom either.
All right. Does any member of the commission have any questions or comments regarding this item? Wow. Okay, we got through the whole agenda. I will now adjourn the meeting. It is 5:50. Thank you guys. Yes, Commissioner Vang.
I'm just saying yay, that's all.
Oh, okay. Thank you guys for attending, and I see you guys in our next meeting. We got a lot of time back with our families. Enjoy our families and enjoy your evening. Thank you.
Thank you,
Bye-bye.
Manager.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank you, everyone.